I'm Nicki Brenner, and this is my story. I had a broken childhood. I basically shifted my life between 3 different homes: my mom's home, my dad's home, and then my grandmother and aunt. And I had all these plans for my life, and none of them ever worked out. I was unsatisfied no matter what I did, no matter who I helped, no matter what job I had, no matter how many classes I took at school and how close I got to my degree and how much knowledge I obtained, and I was never satisfied. I actually had scheduled something else over church that day. I was supposed to go to a bridal shower, and I didn't really think much of it, and I thought, well, I should go ahead and watch church on TV, because then I get the word that way. So I'm getting ready for the bridal shower, and I turn the TV on, and I get the end of a sermon. It just clicked. I was like, I was told to put church first and to go to church, and here I am, scheduling to go somewhere over church. And I just said, I can't go to this bridal shower, I have to go to church. And so with that act of obedience just came others. I don't even remember what Chris was preaching on that day, because God was just talking to me. And he was telling me to go forward and to the front. And I have a slight case of social anxiety, and so I just was paralyzed and I couldn't move forward to the front. And I just had a really hard time trusting God to move me there, and so I waited until the end, and he just didn't leave me alone. And he said, well, you have another opportunity, go to the hospitality room. I went in there and talked with one of the deacons. God totally spoke through him on that day, and I said, okay, I'm ready. And we prayed, and I accepted Jesus. And we kind of sat there for a minute, and I said, well, I need to get baptized right now. I'm just obeying, and he's telling me I need to get baptized right now. And Rick was like, okay, well, we can schedule that. And I go, no, I need to get baptized right now. And he goes, oh, okay, well, let me call over Chris. And so he called over Chris, and Chris said, well, right now? Well, I don't even know if we have water in there, because it was, everything's under construction. And if we do, I don't know if it's clean water. And I said, well, we need to find out. He goes, okay. He finds out that there's water. I said, let's do it. He was calling me to do it. He was just calling me. When you say I want to get baptized, people kind of sit on it for a while, and they're like, oh, well, I need to schedule it for this time, and well, I've got these things going on and this thing going on, and so maybe next month, oh, well, that's not going to fit my schedule. And so, instead of putting God first, you put everything else in front of that. I was baptized right then. Chris called people in from whoever was left in the church, because it was, it was lunchtime, and people were, going to eat lunch, and so whoever was left, he just pulled them in, and deacons, stood around me, and it was just an amazing, amazing day. I feel like these years that I was without God, I wasted, and I feel like I'm doing so much catching up to try to get to where I should be right now, because of where, the path that I chose not to take. And so it's just, time is short, and God has so many things planned for you. And so I guess my challenge is, what are you waiting for?
I have decided to